Have you been following, by the way?
Sure.
Okay. My dad keeps calling me every day with updates on this story, and I've become somewhat obsessed with it. I don't know how to pronounce his name. The Carlos...
Danger?
No,
Santana?
Not Carlos Danger or Santana. The Carlos Ghosn story. The auto...
Oh, yes, who escaped from Japan.
Yes, he did. So this guy... What was he in charge of? Nissan?
Yeah, he's a major
You know how I know it was
CEO.
Nissan? Because my dad keeps calling me. He goes, yeah, he was the CEO of Nissan. Or Nissan. Nissan. I'm like, it's not. I don't even correct him anymore.
Carlos
Nissan.
Ghosn Ghosn.
That's a Brazilian name, I think.
He blasts Japanese justice. It was escape or die in Japan. So I guess he was accused of something, and he felt like he was not. He said he didn't escape Japan. He was seeking justice.
So this guy, he gets locked up in Japan on financial crimes. They say that he was misdirecting funds from Nissan and declaring him his income to his own account, and so they arrested him. A year of being under house arrest and trying to figure out how to get out, and he's under crazy surveillance too. He's not saying exactly how he got out of Japan because I think he doesn't want to implicate anybody else.
Right.
But the story is that some people got into his house and they put him in a box full of audio equipment.
I think he had was there a party or was there a band that played in his house?
I think it was a band.
I believe a band. He hired a band to play in his house.
Yeah. And so he gets into the box with all the audio equipment, and somehow nobody checks the box on the way out.
How did he avoid, like in the hotel even, how did he get into, because, the band is probably set up in a fucking, were they in a hotel suite or were they...
What? Everybody brings a band to their hotel room. What?
But was it like a small private party, or was it one of those things where they were downstairs playing and he had them play there and then he fucking left the...
Yeah, who knows? Maybe he wired some money someplace else so the band wasn't actually playing for him. But
they had to be played. Oh, I see.
Right, so he made sure the band was there, but nobody knew that he was the one who hired the band. I hope that they make this into a movie, but they cast it with all women to make it even better.
I would love that.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah. Melissa McCarthy.
Oh, yeah.
2 guys hurt their backs putting her on the plane.
Yeah, because it would work in a couple ways. Number 1, more women in film. Number 2, women millionaires. I think it would be better that way.
You seem more woke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aquafina's over there saying wacky shit the whole time. I would love it.
Cardi B.
Cardi B
could be the head of the military reconnaissance unit.
They're like, which plane should we get on? And she's like, brr! And you're like, okay, Cardi.
And J-Lo could play the billionaire lady.
Perfect. Salma Hayek's trying to fit her titties into the box just to check.
Who's the bass player?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. I guess Anne Hathaway probably. Anne Hathaway would play the bass player.
They have a misunderstanding because she's like, what do you mean? I'm using Vagisil. And they're like, what? And she goes, oh, I think you said a dry run. I think you said a dry cunt.
Oh, that's good. It's a little feminine humor.
Little humor, yeah.
Little feminine humor. And they're like, oh, how are you going to get past that police chief? And you know who the police chief is? Beyonce. That'd be really tough to get through. I would watch that movie.
All-star cast.
No, you have to have a man.
Oh, as the villain.
A bad guy.
As the villain.
Yeah, and a man would be the guy that they fool at the airport.
Yes.
And he'd be bungling. He'd be like, I'm going to look inside this box.
Right.
And then something would happen where they would go, look over here, it's a red ball. And then they would roll it, and the man would look at the ball, and then they would roll it past quietly.
Right. We get
while
the guy.
The one is flirting with him.
We get the guy who played Richard Jewell. The guy who played Jeff Galooly's bodyguard in I, Tonya
Harding,
yeah.
No, you flirt. The pretty girl would flirt. And I think you're as cute as a button, and I'd like to be your girl. And he's like, really? And then they wheel the thing right behind him.
I got it, guys. You know who is the part of the Green Beret team that flirts with the guard? Lizzo.
Ooh.
Is that not great casting?
Good call.
Is that not great?
She's hot right now.
She's so hot right now. She is so hot right now. Yeah, I think this could be really something.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
I can't wait until they incorporate it into Succession. Dad.
No, I don't want to do that.
Dad. They won't let you out, Dad.
This has nothing to do with Succession.
We're going to put you in a box. Shiv, I got a drill.
Want more Jim and Sam? Catch up with full episodes and interviews from celebrity guests anytime on demand using the SiriusXM app.